Hey, good morning, fixers. It's really cold outside. I just dropped my kids off, and but today's Friday, so we need to talk about something pretty obvious that comes around on the weekends, and that's eating out. So, how do we eat out on the fix? Some of you have probably done the 21-day fix before, but just in case you haven't, and you haven't picked up your book yet and read through it, there is a restaurant guide in your 21-day fix eating plan or eating guide. So, does it account for every single restaurant and every kind of plate you're going to come across? No, but it gives you some general ideas. So you know how to count your food for containers, and a lot, things like, lasagna and such, So with the extreme, there is no definite restaurant guide. There's one section in the book. I'm holding the book right here, and where it says, what about eating out at restaurants? It's on page 78. And just in case you don't have extreme and you're just curious, I'll go ahead and read it real quick. It says 21-day fix extreme is only 21 days. Keep your goals at the forefront and stay focused on your nutrition and exercise. For best results, stay away from the ever-present sugars, fats, salty food items, and overblown portion sizes in most restaurant fare. And, the honest to goodness truth is that usually restaurants do give you larger portions than what you really need. So the solution for that is pretty obvious that, if you do decide to meet some friends out this weekend and order out, that whatever you do choose as your meal, that you still keep in mind the portion size. Doesn't mean you need to bring your container with you in your purse, not necessarily. Just try to eyeball it as best you can. If you need it, though, bring it with you if you want to portion it out. And then 21-Day Fix Extreme is an excellent opportunity to educate yourself on how to dine out properly. Occasionally transfer your foods to a plate. This will teach you perspective on healthy portion sizes, so you'll be better equipped at restaurants to know what to eat and what to take home. So that's, from this eating guide. But that's basically just saying, every now and then whenever you're at home and you're using your containers to portion out your meal, so you can kind of train your brain and your stomach what a correct portion is on your plate, that you should practice putting it on your plate. So, for example, let's say you make, fish, steamed vegetables, and quinoa, for a lunch. That you don't just eat it out of your container is what she's saying, the quinoa and the steamed vegetables, that you actually, if you steam the vegetables in a big pot, then you you portion out into your green container and then pour it onto your plate. Put your fish next to it, and then also portion out the quinoa and put that on the plate so you can see a visual representation of what the proper size of food should be on your dinner plate. And then that helps you when you go into a public setting, such as a restaurant, and food is served to you. You can kind of judge for yourself. You can say, oh wow, that's really more rice than what I need. So, what I really need to kind of just eat this much, and you're able to kind of portion it to the side what an actual yellow carb container would be for you. Of course, if you have more than, 1.5 yellow containers left in your day, then technically you could. So I wanted to just share that little quick tip with you. And then, of course, knowledge is power. So know before you go is a popular saying. Just before you choose, have some influence in choosing the restaurants that you're going to go to. It'll be more difficult to make good decisions if everyone in your group decides on pizza and you kind of go along with that to actually portion that out. 21-day fixers, the regular ones, you might be able to kind of figure out. That's really kind of hard. But extremers, it's not going to be on your countdown to competition plan, obviously. But, you're gonna want to be able to go somewhere where you can get those healthy choices. And then don't be afraid. I used to work in a restaurant, so I remember the people who would come in and regularly ask for things according to their dietary needs, sometimes for medical reasons. But you can ask for no butter to be put on your fish when they grill it, so that you're able to control the amount of fat going on your serving and be able to know that of what you're ingesting. And then you can also ask to season it yourself at the table. They can actually put the seasoning in a side ramekin for you so you can put it on your fish yourself. So you can control, or you can bring your Himalayan salt with you. If you prefer that, or sea salt, you can bring it with you and season it yourself. If you make your own homemade dressing, you can bring it with you and you can pour it on your salad yourself. So there are lots of different ways that you can still control what you're eating. The other idea that I love that Melissa McAllister gives, and I know this video is taking a little bit longer, but a tip that she gives, she loves to do it, is she buys, she and someone else, they'll split a dinner plate, so that she's not getting a larger portion than what she needs. You, of course, could just box it to go and bring it home, but that's another way to do it. So I just wanted you to stop and think, at the very least, look ahead at the menu of the place that you're going to and know before you go in. And, don't be the last person to order your food. That's one of the downfalls for me. I want to judge what everyone else is eating against what I think I might eat. So don't do that. Order first. Just say, I'll order first, volunteer, get it out of the way so that you can be strong going in and be satisfied with your decision going out. So any other tips that you guys might want, just drop it in the comments, questions or whatever. If you're looking at a menu or a place to go out to eat and you want to know about a certain dish, just share it to the group and, let us all help you figure out, which containers would be for what, or what maybe a better decision or choice would be from the menu. So let's make it an awesome weekend, Fixers, okay? All right, bye.